Hello.
Hey, team.
Hello.
What's up?
This man has been pulling
Hello.
on his beard
Hello.
for the whole week.
Good.
I've been eating.
I hope it hurts.
Ham.
Oh.
And deviled
Ham, no!
eggs.
Ham, no!
Ham, we need you.
He's dead.
Consented.
No.
Oh.
I don't know if
That
he
is
did.
different. Where were we?
Well, this man talked for a long time. He's
Yeah.
probably almost done talking. Probably.
You can't lie.
Frankly,
No,
I
I
don't
won't.
understand why I'm being placed in this position here. Your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Coach, and I.
We can just
were
reread it, right?
focused on- Yeah, I guess we could have Jay reread this.
Up to you,
whole
up to
thing.
you.
Do you want to read this?
Sure, help me ease back into what I did to this man, okay. Frankly, I still understand why I'm being placed under suspicion here. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Cochin and I were fellow smugglers. But to get to the point, I was in Alabas the whole time. So it is simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babel. That is my alibi.
Oops.
So Mr. Cochin was a friend of Ambassador Alba.
If that's true, then why did the ambassador kill him?
To get to the other side.
Haha.
It's not like in the case of my father where he ordered someone to do it. The problem we have here is that we don't know what their exact relationship was.
Indeed. If they have complete trust in each other, then there's no motive for murder. However, both men were very selfish, and I believe that is from where his motive arose.
Frankly, no.
Frank!
Smugglers, that was all time. Okay, let's start pressing.
Oh, you want to press me so bad?
Well, pardon me, this ham is dry.
Huh?
Being the leader
dry?
of this ham I'm eating, my food. Being the leader of a smuggling ring while taking on the duties of ambassadorship. Don't you think that the combination is more than enough reason for suspicion? Then there's the matter of the crossbow arrows and the Pumaduck statues.
Wow.
Hi.
This guy has an objection voice line.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's the one line I'm a little deeper on. Don't worry about it. It comes from the soul. All that is nothing more than your flights of fancy.
Only the fanciest flights for me. What do you mean by that?
Hold it. Oh, thank you.
Dragoni, thank you.
Thank you. It's not a hypothesis. Earlier we proved it to be what happened.
Well, let's have that on. We'll do that to one side for now. It doesn't change the fact I have no motive.
Excuse me while I finish these deviled eggs. Oh, so you really had no reason to kill Mr. Cochin?
If you want to suppose I had one, then why not? I'll indulge you. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game to me.
Even if that's how you see things, I'd appreciate it if you would take me seriously.
Oh, sorry. I suppose you are in a bit of a pickle. Very well, a game is no fun if the playing field isn't level. Therefore, I formally claim that I had no motive to kill. Now, let's see you disprove it.
How can he stand there looking proud when he knows he killed another human being? I'm not going to stand by and just watch him get away with his crimes.
New.
This line's new.
Ornamental.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. It was more
Stop
full than
pulling
I
your
thought
beard,
it
Jake.
was. No, it's fine. Oh, I got
What?
lime soda all over the front. It's fine.
We got ourselves a
Okay.
hungry
Not
man
again.
right now.
I am comfy. In that case, what motive would I have had to kill my co-conspirator?
What is that motive? 'Cause that's gotta be... Okay. Manny Kochin, the person he killed, was also the one who killed Kay's dad.
Yep.
Is that right?
No.
No?
CCU did that.
What?
CCU killed Manny Kochin, or Kay's dad. Both.
Yeah.
Kay's dead.
No! Manny Kochin killed CCU's sister, but I think that was proven to be a lie, that they were not related.
Not CCU.
No, that was right.
CCU didn't kill anybody. CCU...
She
Was
didn't
killed.
kill Kochin, but she killed Kay's
Callisto
dad.
was the one that killed Kay's dad.
Not that, yeah.
Oh, wow, I completely forgot about the name Callisto entirely. Okay, yes, you're right.
I just trust Dark on
I'm
his
very
name.
confused. CCU did nothing.
Okay, yeah, Callisto, you...
CCU did nothing wrong.
CCU did nothing wrong. Leave
That's her
CCU
stance
alone.
Okay,
Callisto, on the
Callisto,
other
you
hand.
killed Kay's dad.
Okay. Manny Kochin. Fuck. It's we've had to spread the information on this entire case out like several months now. Can somebody remind me exactly what Manny Kochin did?
Okay, Manny Kochin
Smuggling.
killed CCU, who was not actually Callisto's sister. That was fake. He was also a part of the smuggling ring. He was making fake counterfeit dollars, and he swapped the fake statue for the real statue in order for Alba to get the printing plates.
Okay.
Information.
And here he is.
Dead.
What motive would I have had to kill my co-conspirator?
Oh.
Sebastian Polino's boy toy.
Thank you, chat. Very helpful.
Okay,
Let's see
Manny
here.
Kochin killed Dead Man. CCU was going to testify
No.
against him.
No, Dead Man is from Apollo Justice.
No, he's here.
He's here.
What? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're thinking of someone else.
There is
Okay.
a dead man in this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manny Kochin killed Dead Man. CCU was going to testify against him, but Mac Rel killed her. Callisto U
Fallacy.
killed Rel and burned Faraday during Rel's trial.
You saw who?
Right.
You.
Right.
Steps, I think we might need that walkthrough.
I have it.
Okay.
We have the videotape, which shows the order from the fucking smuggling ring to kill, was it Dead Man? Manny killed CC, Mac killed Dead Man.
Got it. Those two are fully uninvolved in this trial.
Only partially, because we have the
Okay.
video that proves that he was ordered by the card to kill somebody.
Got it. So why does Alba want to kill Kochin? Let's talk about that.
Mhm.
I don't know.
What reasons could he have?
Is it... Hold on. We only have one of the statues now. Oh, no, we do have two statues.
Mhm.
And which one was the one that was hollow and had, like, the
It's the one that you're
press in
hovering.
it? This one right
It was
here?
the one you were just looking at. Yes.
one?
The clean one.
Okay. This was found within the fake Brendan statue. Yeah, I'm kind of lost.
Maybe we need a hint then?
Yeah, you have a
All right, time to look at what the. I haven't looked at it yet. but I will look at it now.
This is why these games are kind of
Yeah.
hard to stream when you leave off on a...
Yeah, I was wondering if we should have tried to get through this last time before we did.
Well, we were
Well,
running short on
yeah.
time.
Well, how do I hint towards this? It is obviously this new statement.
Well, yeah, it has to
Okay,
be.
yes.
But I guess I'm just not sure.
It is so hard to think for. I can't really see the evidence on my end, so I don't know what it describes. I don't know how to hint towards it.
Well, I guess I'll just hover over all of these until you get a brain blast.
It doesn't tell you what the item is to pick?
It does, but it doesn't tell me what the description there is. Is there something that caused their relationship to kind of change?
This was found within the is it when they both enter the smuggling ring?
They've been in the smuggling ring for a while, haven't they?
What would have changed there?
Perhaps the video of them together in the car?
How would that have changed their relationship?
Alba would have felt that he was a loose end that needed tying up, maybe?
But the tape was in Callisto's possession, wasn't it?
Didn't Bad have it?
Evidence from KG8 footage showing Cochin entering the KG8 crime scene. I think Dad had this.
Yeah, agreed. Have we already pressed this statement?
I guess not. I guess I'll go ahead and do that.
Are you serious that just because you're partners, you have no motive to kill?
I'm only following your hypothetical scenario to its logical conclusion.
Looks like he's not gonna admit it himself that he was in league with Mr. Cochin.
I suppose not. But I do know his relation to the smuggling ring and to Mr. Cochin.
You mean he's the ringleader and that Mr. Cochin was his subordinate, right?
Correct, but I know more than just that. Miss Von Karma, I'm sure you remember the safe in Mr. Cochin's office, correct?
Yes. The safe had 2 compartments in it, didn't it?
Yes, and why do you think those stolen goods was being stored in Mr. Cochin's office? Could it be because he was trying to cheat Ambassador Alba behind his back?
So Mr. Cochin didn't turn the goods over, but decided to keep them for himself. I suppose that's possible.
It seems to me that both men were only concerned with their own wealth and well-being.
Then that means that maybe they didn't have a trusting relationship after all.
What Ambassador Alba had to gain. I believe that is his motive for killing Mr. Cochin.
What are you people whispering about amongst yourselves over there?
Oh, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Now then, let's continue with your testimony.
Okay, that helped a lot.
Yes.
So there's
It's
really
the
only
papers.
one thing that was... Yeah, it's gotta be. That was the only thing that was in the safe, right?
Yeah.
You're funny.
No?
Fuck! What do you mean that's not it? That's what they were talking
me!
about. That's literally what they were talking about.
Why?
Maybe the money?
Wonder.
Oh no, this is just the same direct contributed evidence.
Oh, okay.
Did we
This
We're
is
not reading
read
them.
this line before?
I'm sure we have. This is
We
the
have different
standard.
variations.
Does
contradict the
it
evidence.
now? None of it matters to me either way. Are you really sure my statement contradicts what that piece of evidence?
Degrees of a confident attitude. I guess this piece of evidence wasn't related to his statement after all.
Miles Edgeworth, I'm over here now.
I joined his side.
I'm on his side now. You can't chase him down with that kind of evidence.
Yes, I know. I must think calmly and rationally about this. Because it's not impossible to take this man down.
Okay.
Wrong statement.
Money?
Let's
This isn't
think about
real
it.
money. This isn't real money.
Right, it's fake money. But I mean, you know, if somebody doesn't know that, then it still has value.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. This is in Babel. Victim of Babel. Babel case. Ambassador of Babel. Okay. Here's my new line of thought.
You have a line of thought?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, yes. This was in the Babel statue, right?
Right.
He was in ownership of this. Alba
Correct.
wanted this so that he could have control over all the counterfeit
Okay.
money.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Alba was not the one that sent it over. It must have been Sheena.
Oh.
Not Alba. I meant Cochin. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that idea.
Does it though?
What? Ugh.
I'm upset. Taps, do you have any other hints? Oh, this is new dialogue too.
Fine.
Oh well, I've already skipped most of it.
Oh, it's me being smug now, Squirm.
What did Alba stand to gain? What benefit does Alba have now that he didn't have before Cochin died?
I think you're having like a good thought, but it's not the one that the game kind of wants you to think about. What proves that this situation changed? Like that things were different now.
What proves that things are different now?
It's hard for me to not like give a hint and not just tell straight
But
out
we
what
can't
it
be
is.
stuck
It
on
feels
the
like,
first
yeah, I know.
statement that we've done
Yeah.
this whole stream.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. Is it the money?
No.
Is it the money? No.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Is it either of the statues?
No.
No.
What the hell, man?
Is it the samurai dogs?
No.
Imagine the yes on that one.
I wanted those dogs so badly.
Is it the
He
tape?
stole them from me. Nope.
Is it the plate?
Nope.
We did try
The
to.
photo?
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Is it the cameras?
Nope.
I'm at a loss of what it could be then.
It's on the second page, aka the page you are on right now. I'll give you this hint.
That helps.
It's the spear.
Okay.
Is it the pick?
Nope.
The mask?
Okay.
The seconds note?
Yes.
Okay.
Why is it this?
I get it. I get it. It's
How?
because
Ugh.
Cochin ordered him dead. So Alba felt that he had to get retribution. I get it.
Request to steal the Primidex statue. Handwriting matches that of... Oh.
Oh no, it wasn't. Okay.
It wasn't
makes more
that he
sense.
was ordering to kill. It was that Cochin
Yep.
wanted to steal the statue.
Yep.
Okay.
I've finally figured you out.
You haven't figured out shit.
If you want to know, I believe you did have a motive to kill. It was because Mr. Cochin had betrayed you. But you had your own reason too. Namely, you wanted to pin the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil, and because you were trying to test each other, it turned into this mess.
I don't believe this. You have a bad penchant for telling tall tales, Mr. Prosecutor. And if you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument?
I never used guesswork in moving my case forward. It has been proven that this note was written in Mr. Cochin's hand. Shall we take a look at it?
No?
The content of this note is a request calling for the theft of Alabast's Primodox statue. By killing him and pushing all the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. I believe you understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him.
Are you finished with your hypothesizing?
Excuse me?
Let's suppose I did have a motive. Even so, a motive or a thought alone can't kill. Isn't that right?
Didn't expect him to resort to playing the semantics game with me.
You didn't?
It appears this is where the real battle will begin.
Well, now then, if you'll excuse me.
Wait, what?
I told you at the very beginning, didn't I? You only get one question.
You don't decide that.
Ambassador Alba exists! If you could please give us just a little bit more of your time. It doesn't matter what kind of man Manny was. He was my subordinate. Which is why I would like for us to figure out the real cause of his death.
That is something for Babel to figure out, and something to which I have no relation to. Exhale.
Now he's even turning down a request from Ambassador Plano.
I'm very sorry, but it seems that now even my voice falls on deaf ears.
There is no need for you to apologize, Ambassador Polano.
I must find some way to stop him from leaving.
It seems there are no further objections. In that case, please allow me to return home.
He just vanishes.
Hold it!
Hold it right there, Ambassador Alba.
Who in the world?
Hey,
Like I said, Mr. Edgeworth, the Yatagrassu's legacy will live on through me.
yes, but how do you suggest we stop him from leaving?
You just leave that to me. Ambassador Alba, do you recognize this?
No. And why should I recognize that tattered old organizer?
Wait, what have I seen that before?
That is a clue my father, Bern Faraday, left for us.
Did you say Bern Faraday?
Oh, we got him.
Oh.
Mr. Faraday's organizer. Don't tell me this is the one from the second KG-8 incident.
The one in which he wrote about the Yatagrassu's key?
Yes, this organizer belonged to the prosecutor you had Miss You kill 7 years ago.
You had Miss You kill. You kill.
You.
Kill.
You, your last yaha.
The guys. I have no idea what you're talking about. You said it like it was related to me.
Inside this organizer, he wrote up every detail of every evil thing you did.
What an amusing little girl you are. But that sort of trickery won't work on me.
If you won't believe me, then take a look at this.
And what is that toy there?
Oh yeah, this.
You forgot about it, didn't you?
That's...
This thievery device was used by the Yatagarasu, or rather, by my father.
There is no wind in this room.
I'm just that cool.
Damn it.
7 years ago, he used this when he snuck into this embassy.
What?
These two pieces of evidence that hold information the Yatagarasu dug up on you. If you go home now, I won't hesitate to send it all to Alabast, right behind you.
Little girl, get to the point.
I want you to go up against Mr. Edgeworth one more time. If you win,
What?
I'll hand over these two pieces of evidence.
Yatagarasu, ever the thorn in my side.
Hey, does that really organizer really contain any information on his dirty dealings?
It's nothing case-breaking, really.
Oh, then it was just a bluff.
Even if it was, we still can't let all the info my father and Uncle Bad found go to waste. Plus, just the existence of Little Thief is troublesome enough for him. Those two pieces, aren't they keepsakes of your father? That's okay. I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. He'll come out on top in the end.
Okay.
When the goings get tough, someone's got to be there to put the wind back in your sails. After all this time, you're quite the feisty one. I applaud your powerful nature. I refuse to lose this too. Ambassador Alba, you won't be returning home until you give us further testimony.
How dare you all, barring a person like me?
Ambassador Alba, your testimony, if you please.
Yep.
All right, but this is the absolute last. Then, even if you use all the power of an ambassador Planer's office, you won't stop me.
Why can't this opportunity chaos credit for me go to waste?
It'd be nice if Franziska had a stronger role in this game.
He's had a pretty strong roll up until now.
The last time I met with Mr. Cochin was here at the Theatrum Neutralis. Oh, I get it now. After that, I was in Alabast the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. So you see, there was no time span in which I could have murdered him. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay, I feel like I have him in this one.
Oh, you do?
I really hope so.
You do?
I want to warn you all, do not look at my teeth. Whatever you do.
Why not?
Not now. Not right now. Later.
Oh, I've been
Oh.
looking.
Okay.
Ugh. His teeth are a lot when they move.
Read your line.
Now, since you people were practically begging, I'll allow you to question me.
Oh, that's a B.
What an arrogant old man.
Yes, but no matter. We can't allow this chance to escape us.
I will warn you, though. You've reached the end of my patience. Waste my time with any inane questions, and you will be punished.
So any needless pressing or presenting will hurt our case?
Thank you
In
for
that
spelling it out.
case, the only thing you can do is to present the correct evidence. Understood?
Whatever happens if we press?
Die.
Of course. I don't intend to let him intimidate me. I mean, Mr. Ketchum was killed before he returned to Babel. In which case, there's only one statement to which I need to present the evidence.
And I know which one it is because I'm so smart.
Dewey.
Uh-huh.
You're
We
so
know.
smart.
I'm so smart.
Oh, how smart are you?
Yeah.
Smarter than a 5th grader.
Smart enough to
Are you
save?
Well, maybe
Who was
I'm
that?
not smart.
That's not smart, that's wise.
Yeah. Well, I've saved. No, not this statement. After that, I was in Alabas the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. He wasn't, because we found this on the ground, which was outside of Babel. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it at
remember
least
where this
outside of
was.
Alabast?
Now, if that's the truth, why does that implicate Alba?
Because Alba had this bouquet, which has the knife handle with the flower. You see it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
The question is, do I
Yes.
present the photo or do I present the pic? I think I present the pic.
I have looked it up. Do you want the answer?
Yes or no? Is it either of them?
Yes.
Oh.
No, wait, no.
Saps! Saps!
I
Stop!
misunderstood your question. When you said is it either, I thought is it one of them? Which yes.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna do that.
Slowed. Yeah.
You'll
it's
just be
slowed.
hurt.
Records.
No, loading is good.
It's not necessary.
But good.
Delicious.
You can't blame me for being ESL.
Okay. I forgive you just this once. Rest of the night, as I stated earlier, present. It's definitely the photo then, by process of elimination. Boom.
Wrong statement though.
Why didn't anybody stop me?
I'm not looking at it.
You didn't ask.
I'm
doing
blameless in
great.
this situation. What have I done?
Oh, it's the game that's wrong.
So it's not I was in Alabas the rest of the time?
No.
It's not this one?
No.
What else does he say?
I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. Wait, hold on, what's the first statement? Last time I met with Mr. Cochin was here in Theatrum Neutralis, which is where that photo takes place. So now Alabasta the rest of the time, as I stated earlier, which he wasn't, and the pic would prove that. In any case,
Is
I
it
did
the
not-
fourth one? Because he's making a very firm statement.
There's no span of time in which I could have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? No.
Okay.
Why? What is your reasoning? Why do you think it's this one?
So when the characters say something like, there is definitely no time span in which I could have done this, it's impossible, that tends to be the part that you have to say that's not true. But I agree. I don't understand why either of those pieces of
Why
evidence.
would the picture be the one to prove that? Because we know this is the piece of evidence we need to present.
I agree. I don't fully understand the reasoning.
Did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. Why would the picture disprove that? Because we don't... I don't see how that proves that he
Cochin
did
ain't
see
in
Mr.
there.
Cochin. What about... Last time I met with Mr. Cochin. That is what the picture is showing. Is that right?
That's not coaching, is it?
Oh
That's
shit,
Polino.
that isn't Cochin.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck, that's not Cochin.
Right.
Well, like, what does this have to prove then?
Hmm.
What does this have anything to do with the statement at all?
Is it possible that we don't even have the statement yet? That we actually do need to press one of them?
Well, I have
Saps, yes
literally
or no
been
on that?
told,
No.
in that case, the only thing you can do is to present the correct evidence.
Got it.
Pressing hurts you here.
Okay.
It doesn't insta-kill, but it hurts.
Yeah. Well,
Let's go gambling.
I guess I have the save. Fuck it.
Both the first and the last works.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like you to take a look at this photograph.
This photograph.
It's a rather nice picture, isn't it? It was to commemorate the restoration of relations between our nations.
No, it's commemorative, all right. When they capture the proof, I need to show that it was you who committed the murder.
Oh.
Come again.
Oh, I will.
I don't like
This is the knife that killed Mr. Cochin.
Hey,
That's what they're trying to prove.
I see you recognize it, as well you should, for it was you who brought it to this theater. You hid it amongst the flowers you were to give to the Steel Samurai. Meaning that you killed Manny Cochin here at the theater. What, no third form?
Not yet. Ridley Scott's not gonna sue anybody yet. But it's
Sue
time
him.
for me to catch my flight.
It's not public domain yet.
We're not through yet.
It's game over for you, Mr. Edgeworth. But I thank you for the entertainment. No matter how passionately you orate, the end result will still be the same. I won't be returning to this country ever again.
That's right. This man is an ambassador, and he has extraterritorial rights. No matter how hard we chase after him, we won't be able to have him tried in court.
Yes, that's exactly the face you should be making. The face of a worthless cur.
Pirate.
Oh, no, you didn't. Excuse you, that's our word.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I must bid you farewell.
Francisca, sick him.
Here I go.
The courts, is there no one who can lay a finger on this man? Gumshoe just runs up and decks him. Is this really the end?
Not so fast. Yeah!
Yeah! Agent Lang!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Prosecutor. I kept you waiting, huh?
Get out of my way. My plane is scheduled to take off soon.
No, sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Alba.
I'm through playing games with you people. You can't touch me. If you do, it would spark an international incident, Mr. Agent Lang.
Mr. Agent.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, but no, it wouldn't.
His first name is Agent.
What?
That's true. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Good job holding the fort down here until I got back.
Yes, I was a distraction. Sure.
Yeah, uh-huh. So, Mr. Alba. Your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're
What
fucked.
What do you mean revoked? Spare me this nonsense and let me through.
It's been taken away.
Not so fast. Lang Zi says before aiming for the throat, chew the neck shield off first.
The fuck?
Interpol headquarters in the
sense.
Imperial household of the Kingdom of Alabast. Took a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved on.
The Imperial household? You! What have you done?
Posanam, you have been relieved of your duties as ambassador, Mr. Alba.
What?
Effective today, effective right now. And you have Mr. Prosecutor's videotape to thank you for this.
The video the Yatagarasu fuck. I can't talk today.
Hey, no swearing in the courts.
There is no court here.
Ain't no court.
It is an embassy, but who cares?
The video the Yatagarasu protected?
You can't be arrested simply because you're an ambassador. In that case, I thought I'd strip you of that title. You underestimated me, a descendant of the founder of detainment philosophy, Lang Zi. 4,000 years of deeply entrenched connections and networks around the world have really paid off. He's old again!
It can't be! I don't believe this!
His powers got revoked too.
Yeah.
My youth, my ambassadorship has been revoked.
Looks like you're finally coming to grips with your new standing.
Woohoo! Looks like he turned docile again.
He's probably in shock from the loss of his shield.
What a shame. I had so wanted to use my whip on him.
Why is this happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest ambassador.
Not so fast. Do you really think you can still pull that on us now? We've already ripped away the mask and seen you for who you... Oh, sorry. Oh, I don't even have that right now. Seen you for who you really are, Mr. Alba.
Don't you dare deflate me again. No, I won't be stopped now.
He still intends to fight us?
So what if I'm no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence on me. The fact remains that you still cannot arrest me.
I'd expected no less from you, the boss of the smuggling ring. Well, the rest is up to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Kill him.
Okay, understood.
You say that I killed Mr. Cochin in the theater,
With a knife.
but even if it's true, that there was a knife in my bouquet, I left that bouquet in the theater.
Bitch.
So anyone could have taken it out of from there and used it, right? Besides, the claim that he was killed here is itself is odd. After all, wasn't his body discovered in Babylon? Are you claiming that I carried his body all the way over there? Preposterous.
I'll be the one to prove whether it's preposterous or not. Ex-Ambassador Alba, are you ready?
I hate
There.
you.
Because this is no game. This is war.
I killed Mr. Cochin in this theater using a knife that was stuck in my bouquet. I left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there.
Anyone?
Anyone.
Anyone could have
Besides-
entered my lab.
Yes. Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babel, right?
Bing bong, bing bong.
There's no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to Babel.
The lumpy baby.
What lumpy baby? Look, don't you think you've had enough fun with me?
We never did find the baby, didn't we?
I guess not.
You've already stolen my ambassadorship from me. Would you have me surrender to?
Not so fast. You have no plans to ever return to this country, isn't that right? Hmm. Did you know that a bunch of your subordinates are seeking asylum because of you?
As if I care.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, kill, and we can finally end everything.
I know, and I will give it my all to see that he leaves in handcuffs. Without the title of ambassador, he is just another witness.
Yes, just another witness.
Can I get a witness?
No.
Oh, right. What are we waiting for? Let's get this guy.
And get him good.
I wonder if they understand all that I can do is present evidence to the testimony.
Book him.
It's enough.
Yeah, this one I remember, so I'll stay quiet.
Okay. Knife was stuck in the bouquet. Left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. Besides, Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babel. There was no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to Babel. Yeah, I think I'm in agreement that there is a push cart.
Push cart? Lumpy
Can
push
we
cart?
examine it?
Oh, wow, yeah.
I cannot. I can
Oh.
only look at
Oh.
Oh,
this.
it's a picture.
I just saw the exam. I was like, wait, have you done that?
Should I just present
The
this?
bulge is unnatural.
Fuck this guy. Take away his dialogue. Yeah!
Ew.
Oh, you could also use a
Behold.
security camera.
Behold my unnaturally large bulge. Actually, I did
won't.
believe there was a way to transport the body out of the theater. Perhaps you should give this a look.
What's that supposed to be?
Bulge. It's footage from a security camera that captured the state of the immigration area.
Should I congratulate you on getting your hands on it?
Just letting you know that we're not the only ones watching your every movement.
Well, thank you for the warning.
Now, if you could take a good look at this section here. This lump here into the pushcart, do you know what's causing it?
Should I? Because I don't.
In that case, allow me to enlighten you. This is the cause of the unnatural lump under the cloth in the pushcart.
Cochin,
It's a body.
there's a body.
I guess.
What is the meaning of showing me that?
It's to say that the unnatural bulge in the pushcart is Mr. Cochin's body. It's Mr. Cochin's bulge. You had the steel samurai wheel his body away from the real crime scene.
What a guess. But I wondered if you have any evidence to support it.
I admit that for now it is but a hypothesis, however.
If you can't prove it, then I'm afraid I must be on my way. I don't have any more time to play with you people.
Go Gumshoe!
Gumshoe!
Sorry I took too long, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Gumshoe, I love you.
Gummy?
Detective Gumshoe, is this still Samurai's pushcart?
Yes, sir. I found it in the open-air stage area.
So that's where you went.
The detective spirit that Pops left me with. I thought I'd follow my guts and go with it, sir.
So, Miss
So,
Edgeworth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's me. Hi, Mr. Edgeworth. Wait, aren't you Mr. Edgeworth? Who am I?
Confused.
Pull up the history.
Oh, is it worth anything to the case?
Yes, it might play a major role in solving this case, Detective. You've done good.
Hell yeah.
Well, something isn't right. I thought the entire samurai family was in Alabast. Where exactly in the open air stage area did you find this pushcart?
I found it just laying there at the edge of the stage, sir.
Oh, well, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, Detective.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, look,
Blood,
blood.
blood!
Wow, that's crazy.
Gumshoe, how the fuck did you not see that?
Fun
Yeah,
examine.
Gumshoe.
I can't believe this car was used to transport tomatoes. It's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, it's blood, isn't it?
This must be Mr. Cochin's blood. Which only goes to prove that Mr. Cochin's body was indeed transported by this pushcart. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Cochin at this theater, and then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then... you forced the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body for you.
That's also hard to do. I forced him to move the body to Alabast. What nonsense. Why would I bother to do such a thing?
You were scheduled to make a speech in Alabast,
How do I...
meaning it was difficult for you to make a stop in Rabao. However, what if you moved the body to Alabast? Because it was your embassy, you could keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence. Then you smuggled it out of Alabast.
No!
If I can show how you moved the body from Alabast to Babao, then I win.
But you can't! The security between the two countries is incredibly tight.
I'll be the one to judge whether I can or cannot prove it. And so I ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after your return to Alabast.
He looks upset.
Miles
Good.
Edgeworth. Have you figured it out? Do you know how the body was moved?
To be honest, I have nothing to support my hypothesis at this time. However, I don't believe I've made a mistake in my logic up to this point. Which means...
There is no question that can't be answered, right?
the Prima Duck statue was smuggled successfully through a brief flight through the air. So why shouldn't there be an answer as to how the body was moved? Which means there must be a logic flaw somewhere I can exploit.
After I returned to Alabast, I had my picture taken with the Steel Samurai, shaking hands. Then, just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatagarasu appeared. I feared for the national treasures, so I raced back to my office like a good little ambassador.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all.
It looks like you left out a few things. Such as the murder of Damask II.
Nice.
Furthermore, you left out the part about meeting with me in your office.
Ah, those trifling matters. I don't believe I need to speak of those things again. I do so hate to waste time.
Do you?
What?
No, is not every life precious?
Do you really need me to answer that for you?
But like you could not be allowed to wander freely through society.
Then you better try hard, because I doubt you'll find a single contradiction.
He's really full of himself, isn't he?
Yes, he is. How can you be so confident at a time like this?
Come, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask whatever you like.
Okay, I'm gonna start pressing then. Only 3
Okay.
statements.
For how long?
It's gonna be 8 in a
So
minute.
why was it? So why was it only the Steel Samurai? I thought the Pink Princess was also around.
The Pink Princess was suffering from a bad hip at the time,
Ow.
and the doctors recommended that she rest and leave.
Wow, so you do have a soft side after all.
The pain of a bad hip. I suppose none of you can really understand how that feels.
Oh, so you tend to straighten your back as well, huh?
But isn't that just because you're normally all hunched over?
No.
He did need to keep up the action no matter what, I suppose.
The point of this is not to discuss my back problems. For about 15 minutes after our handshake, I was in my office preparing for the speech.
Wrong button.
That Yarikarasu was just a trick that you had set up.
A most amusing joke. And how do you propose that I set it up?
If you really want to know, I can explain it in detail for you. You arrange the spotlights in the rose garden so that when you were to take the stage, the audience would see the Yarikarasu's shadow.
Oh? What an interesting tale. Sadly, it has nothing to do with me.
You. What's it gonna take for you to fess up to anything?
Very well then, let's move on to a different question. After the Yarikarasu appeared, what was the state of the rose garden?
Everyone took refuge inside the embassy. Embassy. I even helped with the effort. And then everyone was inside, well.
What happened after you returned to your office?
I don't want to keep on repeating this. However, upon my return, I had that stroke of bad luck and bumped into Man-Max.
And I don't want to keep on repeating this either. But his name was Damask II.
Who cares what he was called?
I do.
We do.
We all do.
By the time he got to the Primaduck statue that he was supposed to steal, I had it already been swapped for a fake. Talk about an unlucky man. being bludgeoned to death by a fake statue.
Miss Von Karma is really letting her whip fly now.
I think the scary part is her silence. Or that sounds what she's doing. I don't like it.
She must be at the limit of her patience as well. But physical attacks are meaningless here. Only evidence will suffice.
You gotta use
No,
special attacks.
We can hit him. It's fine.
I can't find a single flaw in his argument. At this rate, I won't be able to prove that he is actually guilty of anything.
Are we finished here?
Miles Edgeworth, can you not come up with how the body was moved to Babel?
Sir.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Thanks.
Even after proving so much, is he going to get away with it?
Is this the end?
Hold it.
Who now?
Probably Jack.
Ah,
Larry, you did it!
Oh,
It appears I made it just in time. It'll be the great honor of you, or if you would allow us to be your allies in battle.
Evil magistrate, it is time for you to pay.
I found the baby.
I love they get a heroic entrance.
it's the Steel Samurai?
Oh no, you are mistaken, for I am Steel
Say the line, Larry.
Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of New Old Tokyo.
Oh my gosh.
And this is Pink Prince.
Say the line, Larry.
Pink Princess Mummy.
Edgy Poo!
Mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry,
No.
mommy.
Oh, no.
Are the two people that I wanted to see the least. Larry, what are you doing here?
Want to show your gratitude, Edgy? We just wanted to help. I'm gonna get the.
Go away.
How can you be so mean to us, Edgy Poo? Oh, three of us came to lend a hand, and this is how you treat us.
Well, isn't this grand? And I see they finally managed to find the Iron Infant.
Does that really matter right now?
Yes.
Hey! Is it just me, or is the Iron Infant completely soaked?
Oh yeah. I found him in Babel, but he was in the middle of the pool.
Wait a second. Let me go back to what you just said.
Oh, am I allowed to finish this time, my raccoon? And
Not that far back.
oh, come on, man.
Something about finding the Iron Infant in Babel? And you found it in a pool? I don't recall there being one in Babel.
Are the pools connected?
Oh, there! Well, I was in Alabasta the whole time. So I have no idea how the Iron Infant wound up in Babel. Not that I lost him in the Rose Garden. But I guess maybe this cute kid can swim, huh?
Wait, what? Larry, you lost the Iron Infant in the Rose Garden. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. But I found him in...
That's enough, Larry.
I want to talk.
We don't want you to.
The Iron Infant that Larry lost managed to move between 2 countries. Furthermore, the Iron Infant was found soaked in the middle of a pool. This is what I've been looking for. It's another smuggling route between the countries. The key to the route the Iron Infant took to travel from Alabasta to Babel is...
Wait, what? The key to the route the Iron Infant took to travel from Alabasta to Babel is... bilateral symmetry?
Counterfeiting.
Oops. Bilateral symmetry, because there's got to be like a water reservoir on the other side too, right?
Yeah.
They did open by saying that this place was symmetrical.
That's right. This embassy was built with bilateral symmetry in mind. So if you can get from the Rose Garden to Babel, that means you can also get from the Rose Garden to Alabast. And therefore from Alabast to the Rose Garden to Babel. Right?
I mean, yeah, if you
Right.
swim in the underwater tunnel that they're implying here.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
There's a location I wish for you to examine post-haste. This is where I believe the route used to smuggle Mr. Kirchen's body lies.
Does something like that really exist, sir?
An embassy built on bilateral symmetry, meaning that this is where we need to examine.
Right here.
Where's the Pentagon? Or hexagon. Oh, yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it. It's too late. It doesn't matter now what you do. It's all a waste of time.
Not so fast. You will stay here with us and wait.
I don't like you.
That's fine.
My telephone. This is Edgeworth.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Oh, it's here, sir. Yes, it's there. You're gonna go get it. There is a reservoir here, just like in the Rose Garden.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Just as I suspected.
What is it?
The 2 sides of this embassy are mirror images of each other. Which means that there is also a pool at the corresponding location on the Babylese side. Mr. Kirchen's body was moved into Babel through the pool in Alabast.
Avoiding the topic with a vague answer like that is unbecoming of a prosecutor. If you don't mind, I'd like to see more physical proof, if you have any.
The Iron Infant is positively soaked in water. Why do you think that is? It's because he was fished out of a pool. And not just any pool, it was the Babylese one. I think it's pretty obvious at this point what must be true. The water reservoirs and the 2 courtyards are connected.
And where is your proof that the 2 sides are connected?
The proof is right there before your eyes. The half-drowned Iron Infant.
Whew. That blasted... Ooh! Mr. Edgeworth, I am back. Hey. Don't tell me you guys figure everything out without me.
We did thanks to this hero of justice's son.
Is there actually a child inside of that doll?
You wish.
No, I'm pretty sure it's
no.
a doll.
right now.
Even if
I
he is
don't wish.
just a doll, he managed to help foil the villain.
Not so fast. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Look, I don't want to say this, but it's kind of unlikely that the body just happened to have passed on through to Babal. This guy's a doll and he's small, so I could believe he made it, but
He has a point.
Yes, that's right. I'm glad someone here understands. Mr. Edgeworth, are you going to next propose that a dead body can swim through a pipe?
you see, Mr. Prosecutor, our chase after this man is far from over.
Richard Lang.
Why is he helping Mr. Alba out now?
He's not. He realized a flaw in my argument and is helping to move the logic along. In which case, I should return the favor and find an answer.
And another thing. Mr. Cochin's body was found in his office in Babal. So what happened to his body after it was transported to the open-air stage?
Mr. Alba had an accomplice in Babel, remember?
You mean Sheena, right?
With her there, you can see how it was possible to move the body up to the office.
Are you seriously claiming that she swam through the connecting pipes with the body?
He's right. Miss Sheena would drown if she did that.
It's hard to imagine that she swam through the connecting pipe.
It looks like your hypothesis about how the body was moved is still only half-baked. In the end, it's all just the befuddled musings of an accusatory man. Now then, I believe you should give up and allow me passage. Because from the start, there was no feasible method of transporting the body.
What? Nani?
Mr. Prosecutor, recall Sheena's movements.
What was happening in the embassy around the time Miss Sheena was in Babel?
Oh, if only there was a way to get rid of water in the pool.
Get rid of the water?
There was a fire. There were 2 fires.
Aha! That's it!
Now I believe this time we are really done, right?
Unfortunately for you, it's far from over, Mr. Alba.
Just drink it.
You are a most persistent man. Are you saying that you've thought of a way to move the body through the water?
Move the body through the water? That is completely unrelated to how it was done.
Excuse me?
The reason I say that is because there wasn't any water in there at the time.
What do you mean there wasn't any water?
Just what it sounded like. Tonight's events made it possible to drain the water, allowing the body to be moved.
The fire.
Hey,
Tonight, the Yaragrasu set fire to a variety of locations in the Babylonis embassy. In order to put the fires out, much of the reservoir's water was used. Of course, when the water was used, the reservoir's water level went down. If enough water was drained, the connecting pipe could be used to traverse the border.
So what? The water level went down, the reservoirs were connected. Does any of this matter? You can't prove any of this.
Oh. Pretending to be ignorant won't work with me. We both know what kind of situation we're in right now. Even in a game, there comes a critical game-changing moment. A moment in which you hit a wall that you must overcome in order to beat the game.
I haven't lost yet.
A game like Super Mario Bros. Or Mega Man or Ace Attorney. I've found the route that you use to smuggle the body, and that route will lead to your defeat.
Hold on, repeat that last one.
Even if all the water was...
I've seen things.
He's self-aware.
Oh my god.
Put him down.
Take him out!
I control the game now, Phoenix.
No! Lunar, toss out the switch.
Hits him with the raw level 3.
No.
It's just you and me now forever.
Hang on. Can we look at that again real quick? Hang on,
No, we don't need to look at
Lang,
nice.
Lang, what's with the pose, Lang? What are you doing?
Oh, it's a great pose.
Oh.
Even if all the water was used by the firefighting effort, you still can't really call that a smuggling route.
I know that.
I should have figured that you would notice. Hey, Mr. Alba, how deep are those pools anyway?
I'll have you know that these pools are extremely deep. And there are no ladders or footholds along the walls either.
This seems like a safety hazard.
It's fine.
It would be difficult for Sheena to hold the body and climb up out of the pool.
Wish she made a rope or something. Ladders or footholds along the walls? There was no need for such things.
What do you mean?
If one were to use a certain something, it could go up or down in the pool at will.
Well, looks like you've got an answer already. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Prosecutor? Enlighten us already.
The way in which Miss Shinha and the body were able to rise up to ground level. If there was a way to control the water level, that could be the way the body was moved. This was used so that the body and Miss Shinha could move up and down in the pool.
The water refilling?
I guess.
Like they would pass through the connecting pipe and then wait for the water to refill so that they could get out.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Hey.
We're right!
Mr. Abler used the fountain spouts in a manner of speaking.
He used the fountain spouts. How so?
What do you know, a rope? The water levels in the pools can be controlled by opening and closing the spouts. Miss Sheena and the body were lifted upwards by their buoyancy in water. The fire on the Babalia side and the firefighting efforts, these were set in motion all for the sake of smuggling Mr. Cochin's body. Shall I show you where the final destination of my train of logic leads? First, Mr. Albert closed the fountain spouts in advance, in preparation of things to come. Then he took the pushcart that was brought to the rose garden and pushed it, along with the Iron Infant and Mr. Cochin's body, into the pool. By this time, Miss Shino was busy conveniently starting the first fire in Babel. Then she made for the open-air stages pool to wait for the firefighting efforts to begin. When the firefighters used the water in that pool, the water level went down. By the time the fire was put out, the pipe between the two pools was exposed. This is when she pushed the pushcart from Alabast into Bepal. Once that was accomplished, Miss Alba simply opened the fountain spouts once more. And the water level rose up to its original level, along with Miss Sheena and the body. After that, Miss Sheena used the pushcart to carry the body up to the Secretariat's office. There's an elevator in the embassy after all, so you see, even with her small frame, she could have easily transported Mr. Curtin's body. And that wraps up my thorough explanation of how the body was moved.
No!
Well, ex-Ambassador Alba, what do you think? Not so untouchable without your precious extraterritorial rights to protect you, are you?
I knew you could do it, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to fight back.
You accuse me of moving the body across country lines. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you don't have what it takes to indict me.
The nitty-gritty? What does this old man want now?
Proof, I believe, is what he seeks.
Yes, proof. Without any, who is to say whether or not any of what you said really happened?
He wants proof? What are we gonna do, Mr. Edgeworth?
There is no need to worry. I've had all the proof we need all along.
You have?
Do we finally present the pic?
The body wasn't the only thing to go through the pool's connecting pipe tonight. Just as Detective Gumshoe found the pushcart in the open-air stage area, so too did I find one other item there. And that piece of evidence is what will prove that the pools were the smuggling route. This was another thing that was smuggled over to Babao's open-air stage area.
This one? Are we in
It's
agreement?
also wet for some reason.
Yeah, it's also wet for some reason.
And what exactly is this?
It's a guitar pick.
You have no idea, do you? This little piece that I found on the Babalese side will be your undoing.
A guitar pick. Would you care to explain how that is going to do me in, as it were?
Much to your chagrin, perhaps, but this is not a guitar pick.
What?
This is something I found at the open-air stage, which was transported with the body. I naturally assumed that you would recognize it, since you took a photo with it after all. But since you don't, allow me to show you what this fragment from the stage area belongs to.
Which one do we present of the two?
Probably this.
Probably
it
the
shows that
knife.
it's missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Allow me to show
Makes
you
sense to
what
me.
this fragment from the stage area
yeah,
belongs
yeah,
to.
yeah.
It
Belongs
belongs
to.
to
Yeah.
the knife.
Good night.
Take that!
So let us take a good look at the murder weapon that was used to kill Manny Cochin. On the handle of this knife, there's a beautifully blooming flower. However, it would appear that it's missing a single petal. Petal. Now let's see what happens if we try to fit this pick into that open slot.
It's a perfect fit.
I assume that the petal must have fallen off the flower during Mr. Cochin's murder. And then it was accidentally placed into the pushcart along with Mr. Cochin's body.
That is an interesting story. Nothing more.
Oh, I assure you it's more than just a story. Because for some odd reason, this flower petal was wet when I found it.
It was wet, you say?
Yes, and the only place it could have gotten wet from is the open-air stage's pool. Now I ask you, how did a part of the weapon which was smuggled into the theatre wind up in the open-air stage area on the Beverly side of the embassy? I don't think I need to waste any words explaining this, as this petal explains it all for me. It proves that someone went from the Rose Gardens pool on through into Babel.
Impossible!
The people of Zhangfa have been waiting to see you face to face, Mr. Alba. I'll tell everyone back home we'll be there soon. You should be happy.
Why?
Why? It's a little late to be asking that question. You should have known from the very beginning. When you took your first life, no matter how you may plot, or how you may try to cover it all up, you can never hide from your crime and what you've done. Because we're here to see to it that justice is served to people like you.
You can't call what you've given a perfect argument.
You know, I don't think this guy is ever going to admit his wrongdoings, Mr. Edgeworth.
What gave you
Because-
that idea?
Oh, you know, he's kept us here for how long?
For real.
Because he values himself above all else. People who can't be negotiated with, or people who refuse to admit when they've lost, I don't believe those kinds of people really exist, because everyone breaks eventually.
You're right. In that case, I have no choice but to use all the evidence that I have. By throwing it at him until he relents. I'll use it all until he breaks under the weight of his crimes. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. This will really be the end of the line.
How many times have you said that?
Yeah, seriously.
4,
Do you trust
5?
Who's counting?
This chapter's the king of that.
To be
Jesus
continued.
fucking
To be
Christ. To be continued. To be continued.
Oh, I was halfway through, so maybe.
The final testimony.
Sure it is. Oh, it's March.
It's been March for so long.
Three,
You
three,
guys have his
three.
room yet?
Nah.
It feels like it's been March for so many years. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more.
As if there's anything else for me to testify about.
I still have yet to fully prove that it was Mr. Alba who murdered Mr. Kirchin. Well, I would like to hear about your movements before the murder occurred. I wonder if you could tell us about what you did here at the Theatrum Neutralis.
Very well. I suppose I could tell you about that. Because about all I did was watch the Steel Samurai stage show.
Elaborating on even that alone is good enough for me. The only way for me to place this man under arrest is to pinpoint the exact location of where the murder took place, for that is the key to this investigation.
I watched from the last row. The stage was well lit, but it was dark out in the audience. I swear I was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that, I suppose. I do remember the content of the show very well, though. Is that proof enough for you? Those moving scenes were seared into this old man's heart. I'll never forget them.
Describe them to me. So you were in the theater proper watching the Steel Samurai stage show, were you?
Of course I was. I have a great fondness for the Steel Samurai. Yeah, and that was pretty cool up there, wasn't I? Yeah.
You're not the only one who was cool. The Steel Samurai is cool. Steel Samurai is so cool.
Sure.
Yeah, and the Steel Samurai's
cool.
special finishing move today was really something, huh?
Angie, who's she? Who is this super cute girl?
Oh my god, shut up.
Who's the girl? Come on, tell me. What's her
You
number?
haven't. She's been standing here the whole time, and only now he notices her.
Unless they speak, I can't perceive.
Her name is Kay Faraday, and she's helping me in my investigation. She's also a child.
Yeah. Sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier, but better late than never.
Yes, okay. I'm Larry Butts.
Silence in the peanut gallery. There's no time for such trivialities at a time like this. Trivialities, actually, is the word.
Mr. Prosecutor, this is the final battle. You got that? We don't have time for Larry's bullshit.
I know, this is the end. For that man there.
Ha ha ha! Now that's the kind of thing I like to hear. I think I'll give trusting you a try, Mr. Prosecutor. Or rather, Mr. Edgeworth.
He called
He
us by
said
our
our
name.
name.
I leave this critical battle up to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Have no fear, I will finish the job. This is really the end game. The time has come to expose every last one of Mr. Alba's lies.
Okay. Last row, the stage was well lit. It was dark out in the audience. I swear it was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that, I suppose. Do you remember the contents of the show very well? Is that proof enough? Those moving scenes that were seared into this old man's heart. I'll never forget them. Well, I just kind of want to press him on this because I want him to describe what was happening
Yeah.
on the stage.
Fair.
Yeah.
But I remember the contents of the show as well myself.
Nerd.
Fake
course you do.
fan.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Miles Edgeworth, I'm standing over here again. Don't allow yourself to be riled up by him at this important juncture.
I wasn't planning to let him.
Well, if you ask me, I think I'm the biggest Steel Samurai expert around here.
Larry, shut up.
And you don't think that the climactic scene of today's show wasn't just totally awesome, right? Yes, I remember that well. And that spectacular special move. The way you delivered the final blow against the evil magistrate. Early summer rain jab. Oh, that scene will live on in my heart forever. Is that how it went? Because I totally forgot about that, eh?
How can you forget your own special moves? That's the special attack that Steel Samurai uses when he's using the Samurai Spear.
Yes, and today was the first time they showed it off, was it not? If I hadn't watched the show, then how could I answer you with the name of the move?
I suppose you are correct, but if you could please elaborate on this point for me.
It was important.
Yes.
Oh, this is new.
Oh, one of the scenes was one of his never-before-seen early summer rain jab move.
Okay.
Is that true?
Lubba-dubba-dub,
jab,
is that
huh?
true? Early summer rain jab. Yeah, that is correct. But
Wait!
No,
he
read
didn't
it.
He
have
couldn't
it
do-
because it was bent. He didn't
Because
have
broke.
the spear.
We found the answer immediately!
Oh, hit him. Stab him. Yes. Good.
With this bent
Stab
spear.
him with the bent spear.
My superior Steel Samurai knowledge. The special move today was the early summer rain jab. Is that your final answer?
little irritating game show gnat.
Yes?
Do you think you can trip me over by asking the same question over and over?
Oh, that was not my intention. Your testimony is more than sufficient. However, I believe it would be wise for you to take a good look at this.
The samurai spear? What about it?
This spear actually never made it on stage today.
Excuse me?
Oh, fake fan. Unfortunately for you, tonight's Steel Samurai happened to be a goof of a young man with an abundance of useless hot-bloodedness. Having said that, said useless man bent the spear during his rehearsal this evening. Okay, do you remember what the Steel Samurai's special move was tonight?
It was the Steel Samurai Sushi Slash.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Correct. Because he couldn't use the spear, a last-minute change was made. Had you really been watching this show, you would have known the move that was used. You tried to out-nerd me, you absolute buffoon. Quercus Alba. You didn't watch even a single minute of the Steel Samurai stage show tonight, did you?
Prison.
I love that this is what the linchpin of the case was.
Yeah.
I want this to be the final argument. Like, he can't possibly
He
combat
can't come
this.
back from this.
No.
Yeah. Aha! So if he wasn't watching the show tonight...
Then it opens up the possibility that he was busy killing Mr. Cochin instead.
So, where were you doing the show? I demand an answer now.
What were you doing?
Just what is so funny?
You're so sloppy, and so are your conclusions. I still insist that I watch the show, or most of it in any case.
What do you mean by most of it?
As you see, during the show, I left my seat for a spell to visit the bathroom. I assume that was when the dramatic scene was played out on stage. That is the lousiest, lamest excuse I ever heard in my life, Pale.
Ah, just because he got the name of the move wrong. You can't really use it as proof as he didn't watch the show at all.
As a fan of the Steel Samurai, I had to watch the entire show. I wanted to, honest.
You're a fake. As a Steel Samurai fan? For someone who wasn't even in his seat for the climax of the show? You have no right to call yourself a Steel Samurai fan ever!
Fake fan.
Edgeworth, there's more important things that hold here.
Who was that just now?
For real? Larry! What are you doing interrupting me like that?
Agent, please! Hold up for a second, I beg! Let me speak. You may never accept this old man as a Steel Samurai fan, but I totally think he is a Steel Samurai.
Samaniac?
What exactly is a Steel Samurai Pale?
I believe he meant to say Steel Samurai Maniac.
Yeah! And trust me, I know a real fan when I see one, because I'm the Steel Samurai!
I will never acknowledge you as the true Steel Samurai.
What are you getting so worked up over, Mr. Edgeworth?
A lot.
It appears that the real Steel Samurai recognizes me as a fan.
No, you are not the real Steel Samurai. Will
As
Powers
well.
is the real Steel Samurai, okay?
No one can ever replace him. Many have tried.
As well he should, for I am a fan.
Will
It's
Powers
not
is
as
the
though
true
I
Steel
missed the
Samurai
entire
and the true
show.
Pink Princess, okay?
I mean, have you seen the current Pink Princess? She's doing so well for her age. I missed the entire show, though. I missed it.
I'm going to sushi slash you into next month.
He did not say he missed the show.
Well, I didn't miss the entire show. I was there for most of it.
There you go.
It was a most amazing show, filled with the spirit of the young and the young at heart.
Larry and Wendy, respectively.
The sarcasm dripping from his long wooden nose couldn't run any thicker.
Getting the name of the move wrong only proves that he didn't watch the last scene. What I really need here is something more definitive. Something that links Mr. Albert directly to the murder of Mr. Manny Cochin.
You know what, Grips? You're really something else. I'm honored to receive such praise from the Steel Samurai. But what is it for? Well, I was just wondering how you found out about the early Samurai Rain Jab. That move was a bit of a secret that only a small portion of the staff knew about.
Wait, it was a secret? I've been telling everyone. Larry, wait, what did you just say?
Did I say that something stupid again?
Did you say that the early summer rain jab was actually a secret?
Well, I wouldn't have said secrets. It's more like we only decided on the name of the show, like, right before the start of the show.
Right before?
Yeah, the stage director was going nuts because we were supposed to debut the move. At about 5 minutes before the show, we threw it up in the dressing room's right board. The summer rain jab. That's kind of how we decided the name of the move. But by the time, I'd already bent the spear, so I guess the whole thing was kind of pointless.
All of you Steel Samurai actors are the same. The director has my complete sympathy.
No, they are not all the same. Will Powers.
He did nothing wrong.
Even though I did accuse
Well,
him of murder.
Well, long story short, because we changed the name of the move to the Sushi Slash, we kind of pretended that the early summer rain jab didn't exist at all. I mean, it'd be bad if someone found out if we changed the move, so we just made it a secret.
So basically, a gag order was issued for the publicity's sake.
It almost makes the early summer rain jab sound like a lost art.
Yeah, which is why I think that most of the staff haven't even heard of the move. Hold those lips of yours still. What the heck, old man? I've done nothing but listen, and from what I can tell, it's all very unrelated to the case. It's also very tedious and a pointless exercise in wasting time, much like a kid's show.
Prism.
Mr. Alba, I believe the one who should be quiet now is you.
How dare you?
I suspect that you've already noticed exactly what the very severe implications are in this man's testimony.
Ha! So you think you're trying to bully me, huh? There are no implications to be read into a behind-the-scenes story of a kid's show.
Not so fast. Don't even think about trying to slither your way out of this, Quercus Alba.
You were the one who said it yourself. The name of the move was Early Summer Rain Jam. But that name was only decided upon right before the show was about to start.
So, what are you driving at?
That the name of the move you told us was never used in the show or said aloud.
Now then, would you care to tell us about how you found out the name of that move?
Because I can only think of one way you could have known.
Quercus alba. This is the only way you could have known the name of the special move. Saw it.
You thought it up? Or you asked about it?
No, he saw it on the whiteboard.
Oh,
he was-
because
Because he was
that
somewhere
makes
he
more
shouldn't
sense.
have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah!
You knew the name because you saw it. You saw it on the dressing room's whiteboard. The staff members who knew were keeping it a secret. So you couldn't have simply gone up to a staff member and asked. Which means that the only other option left is that you saw it on the whiteboard.
So that means that Mr. Alba was in there at some point, right?
But what's the big deal, sir? I don't see what that means.
There is another piece of evidence that has a great deal to do with the dressing room. So we can't afford to let this slide. This is related to both the dressing room and to Mr. Couchin's murder.
The hot dogs!
Oh
hot
shit, dog.
Dog!
Is it?
Is
Well, I
it?
mean,
Present for embassy
this says
staff.
it's from the
Miss
dressing
Elect
room, but...
Took and ate a few from the dressing room.
It does actually say that.
Well, but it also says Miss Oldback took it.
Yeah. I was partially
Anything
joking
else
when
on-
I said that.
Fair.
You might be on. You might be right.
Wait, hold on. From the dressing room.
Okay.
He was in the dressing room. He put the body there. I think
Yeah,
this
that's
is it.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 The pushcart that was used to move the body was right there in the dressing room. During the show, the pushcart awaited its turn to be pushed on stage in the dressing room. And it was finally pushed there, along with the Iron Infant in the last scene of the show. And then, right after the show ended, it went into Alabasta along with the Steel Samurai. Which means that the only time the killer could have placed the body inside the pushcart was when the pushcart was in the dressing room backstage.
So basically, the killer has to be someone who visited the dressing room during the show.
Precisely.
Oh, but wait. What if, and this is just a what if, but what if the murder took place right in the dressing room?
What do you mean, Kay?
I have to admit, she brings up a valid possibility. During the show, the dressing room was supposed to be devoid of people.
Slipping undetected into a private dressing room then would be as simple as pie.
I'm over here again. The killer must have come up with an idea to move the body with the pushcart, too.
She warped me out of the
Do
way.
that.
Correct. Thus making the theater's dressing room the ideal location for the murder of Manny Couchin. Quercus Alba, during the show you went down to the dressing room. And I want to know why.
Yes.
Testimony, please.
Yes, I was there. I went into the dressing room. I knew it. I'm placing you under arrest now, pal. You got that? Arrest! Not so fast.
That's Lang's line.
Yeah.
What? What is it now? I don't deserve a chance to explain myself.
Explain? What is there to explain?
I believe I told you earlier that I went into the bathroom Well, I got lost when I did. I wanted to ask for directions, but when I opened the dressing room door, no one was inside. And that's when I saw the name of the move on the whiteboard.
You punk. Still trying to get out of this?
Do you really think you can get away at this point? Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do to stop him?
I don't have enough evidence on hand to do anything.
Who's gonna burst in through the door now?
Is there anyone
I
left?
don't have the airtight evidence I need to put this man away for good.
Phoenix burst through the door.
Phoenix, please save us!
But if that's what I need, then perhaps...
Kay's dad shows up.
Huh?
Honestly, it could be Sheena.
That's true.
And bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Agent Lang, I believe an investigation of the dressing room in question is in order.
Are we going to have an investigation phase at this
New
point?
location.
It's possible that we
location.
may find new evidence there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth pokes around in there. I'm sure he'll find some new facts, pal.
Ooh, and if we use Little Thief, we may even learn something from a recreation.
Not so fast! We don't need to do any of that.
Good.
What?
Oh.
Wolfie, how could you?
No, shut up. It's gone on long enough, Kay. I'm not saying this to be me. It's just that I'm so sick of it. We've already searched there. My men really are something else, you know?
And they found nothing.
There's only one thing I can say to you, sis, and it's that they found nothing. That's it.
I guess you're right. If they had found something, it would have been reported to us.
They couldn't find anything because there was nothing to find.
And if there is no info to feed into Little Thief, then I guess I can't do much to help either.
Is this the end?
No, the end is never.
The end.
The end is never the end. It's never the end. The murder took place in this theater, which is not protected under extraterritorial rights. And the fact that it was Mr. Alba himself who committed the murder. If I can't prove both statements to be true, Mr. Alba walks away a free man. Is there no other course of action left to us?
It would appear that your hands of cards has turned out to be a bust. Now, if you'll excuse me, because of you people, I missed my flight. Now I must make haste to arrange for a new one.
Who is it now?
It's Phoenix, it's Phoenix, it's Phoenix, it's Phoenix. No?
Who is it this time?
Bitch, you're not!
Why?
Shoulda known.
Hold it right there, you whippersnappers!
No.
I saw
No.
that in the transcript and was like, oh, I'm so sorry, everyone.
Could have died.
First Larry and now you.
What is it with that scary monster-like scowl on your face, edgy fool? Don't treat me like I'm some sort of nuisance.
You are a nuisance.
I've been meaning to say this, but all you keep talking about are things I don't get at all! You're all leaving this lady in the sad, depressing, lonely dust that I'm about to cry in.
Oh, poor you.
Why did you have to
For
speak
me.
up right this instant?
But you know what, Edgy Poo? Cheer up. Because I'm about to give you the most wonderful thing.
No.
Hot dog.
The
Hot dog.
most wonderful thing from you.
Hot dog.
It's so super special that I couldn't give it away to just anyone, you know?
No.
Hot
No.
dog.
And my special present of love to my sweet Edgy Poo. Are you ready?
I do not
It
consent.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
And then drowned of eating hot dogs.
We already had one of these.
Thank you, Amy Oldback.
Thanks.
It's
I'm over there now.
It's a box of those samurai dogs, right? Is anybody gonna
Yes.
eat those?
Oh, Edgy Poo, here you go on and eat one, and you'll feel right as rain. Hands
It's
off.
actually a
Nice.
rebranded Gordy dog. You see. Is one of you going to kill her?
I really would like to have that hot dog. Are we through here?
Why did everyone get so quiet all of a sudden? Edgy Poo! Tell me you understand that to this latest love for you. I don't want to hand out snacks willy-nilly, you know. No, sir. The thought occurred to me that maybe it would be good to Papilio made sure you were nice and full one day. My drink to serve you in my own homemade food. I mean, isn't the desire of everyone to make the beloved never go hungry? And that's what I want to experience. I'll tell you one thing, though. A long time ago, they used to say that I could make the most delicious meal out of ingredients to you to
Mr.
and from me.
Edgeworth,
Oh, I was a star in the
can't you
kitchen
do
and then
anything
back
about her?
Throws her into space.
There is no power on earth that can force that woman into silence.
Die, hag.
But I'm
God.
sick and tired of it all. All you people do is look down on me. Even this box of samurai dogs played me for a fool. It had a special sign on its fan, like the Japanese flag, so I thought it was special. But when I ate one, it tasted just like the rest. Oh, it made me so mad.
Wait. A special box with a Hinomaru-like fan on it. I've never heard of such a piece of merchandise existing before.
Oh, now you're interested because you're a super fan.
Why would you? Why would you? You just heard about them for the first time.
Fucking nerd.
The lore implications! However, there it is. The red sun on this fan is filled in.
Oh, is it actually a spot of blood?
Edgeworth blast.
Fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Oh.
I think that's what it is.
I mean, maybe it's ketchup. They are hot dogs.
And
No.
it fell perfectly inside of the ink.
Beautiful.
Yes.
What a work of art.
The other ink just held it in.
Is it possible?
I can see that.
Could it be? After the
This
show,
bitch?
the samurai dogs were piled up on the dressing room floor. However, there is no such thing as a Hinomaru dog.
Taken from the dressing room, the fan's red sun is filled in for some reason.
This contradiction of facts between something that should not exist and yet does. The rays from this red sun may be just what we need to point us in the right direction.
A present?
Oh, the studio bigwigs basically told us that to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand dogs off to the ambassador people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all onto the pushcart just to move them.
Boxes of samurai dogs were sitting in the pushcart.
I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Kojin at this theater and then placed his body inside the pushcart.
The killer placed Kochin's body into the pushcart in the dressing room.
And then you forced the steel samurai to unwittingly move the body for you. It's time to piece the final pieces of this logic puzzle together. No matter how fragile or small the connections may be, once we find them all, the way to the truth will be revealed.
Okay. Boxes of samurai dogs were sitting in the pushcart, and the body was also put into the pushcart.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
the dogs had to have been taken out of the pushcart. Is it just these two to start?
Connect.
Maybe.
Please?
There's not many
Okay, thank
combinations you
God.
can go with.
Yeah.
The killer used the pushcart to transport the body, which means that they had to remove the samurai dogs from within first. Therefore, the samurai dogs that were piled up on the dressing room floor were most likely taken out of the pushcart by the killer.
Dogs were put on the dressing room floor by the killer to make room for the body. Okay.
What is this going to prove when we already have a blood stain
What if it's like
in
a
the cart?
thumb? What if it's like a thumbprint or something?
We can... It proves that there was evidence that was missed in the dressing room.
So that we should go to the dressing room?
I hope not.
That which should not exist, this box of samurai dogs with a Hinamaru on it. If this red sun was filled in when the killer was busy removing the samurai dogs from the pushcart, then it's proof that the murder took place in the dressing room. As long as this red substance turns out to be what I believe it to be. Tomato ketchup! Heinz tomato ketchup.
No.
Which was not used in the samurai dogs.
Oh.
This changes everything.
They used a proprietary ketchup. Wendy Old Bag. I thank you.
Don't explode. Explode.
Don't die.
What you
process.
have given to me is truly something very special.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you sure you're feeling okay, sir?
Mr. Alva, as I suspected, you killed Mr. Kelchin in the dressing room.
How many times must I listen to you repeat yourself?
Right back at you.
Haven't you figured it out yet? Your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. That's why I'm going to continue to cooperate with some definitive evidence.
That arrogance, that self-confidence. You believe that you've erased every piece of evidence that could incriminate you. However, there remains one piece here, and it is what will put you away for good.
You're bluffing.
Uh-huh. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sounds like you finally found him. You finally found the fangs we need to go after this guy's jugular.
Good
I'm
heavens,
repeating
lad.
myself now. So tell us, what about that box of samurai dogs is going to put the old man away?
A dog of samurai boxes. The trace evidence that will bring him down? Why, it's here, of course.
Boop.
Impossible.
This box of samurai dogs with a Hinamaru fan on it. This should never have existed. So I want you all to take a good look at this red spot. It's a single drop of blood.
Huh?
What?
Nani?
Blood, you say?
Agent Lang, I'd like this blood analyzed post-haste.
I've got to admit, I'm a bit surprised. I can't believe we found blood in a place like this. Hey, you, get this down to the lab pronto.
But why was there blood on that box to begin with?
If we think about the flow of the crime, I think the reason will become obvious. Larry, you said that you transported the samurai dogs with the pushcart, correct?
Oh, yeah. You have a great memory, Edgy. That pushcart was a bit too big for my son, so, oh, you know what I mean, because I am dead. So, to make sure everyone could see him, I had to pass some stuff in. I figured the samurai dogs were there, so I'd use them to fill up the car.
If what Larry says is true, then what were the boxes doing on the floor?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Well, the
Nope,
talking
nope,
about it.
nope,
Oh, that's, oh, it's not Larry? That's not
I
Larry?
see. The
do you
killer
mean?
took them out in order to place the body in the pushcart.
I could have like a thought. I mean, I could do
No.
I'm Larry.
You're not allowed to think anymore.
I'm Larry.
I'm Larry.
I'm Larry.
Don't forget the
We're
name.
all Larry.
Exactly.
Remember the name.
And that's when I believe the victim's blood found its way onto that box.
But when my men investigated that room, not a single box of samurai dogs was in there. Because embassy staff members had already confiscated them.
Yes, no doubt to hide the evidence of the murder.
It's a good thing Miss Oldbag managed to steal that one box before they got to them, huh? Looks like Miss Oldbag also managed to put this great thief to shame.
What a scandalous way of putting that! I didn't steal. I received it from myself.
Criticus Alba, I'd say this is one very fatal oversight on your part.
Sorry to rain on your little love fest. However,
How can he be so self-confident in a no-win situation for him like this?
even if that blood turns out to belong to Mr. Cochin, then what?
So, Mr. Edgeworth, sounds like he's not ready to call it quits yet, huh?
The sole piece of evidence that was left at the scene of the crime. That alone has shed light on a new fact. At the very least, we now have proof that the murder occurred in the dressing room.
And you say that like it means something.
Huh?
Oh, excuse me, sirs.
What if it's
No,
Alba's
you know what,
blood?
Sap? You know what, Sap's take it.
Excuse me, sirs.
Quite literally, can anyone else fit into this room?
Report. What were the results of the analysis?
Sir, the analysis came back and confirmed that the red substance is blood.
I knew it. With this, Quercus Alba. Ah.
Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might humor my question.
Your question?
The one from before. Or have you forgotten? Even if that is Mr. Cochin's blood, what difference would it make?
Like we already told you, it proves that the crime scene was that dressing room.
But it doesn't prove that I am your killer, does it?
Ah, that's...
He has a very good point. The blood on that box doesn't prove that Mr. Alba is the killer.
Then, this evidence, it's meaningless?
That can't be. We were so close again, sir.
I'm calling it. It's Alba's blood.
I want to smack that smug look off of his face. Come on, there's gotta be something we can do.
We finally found a solid piece of evidence. There must be something I can expose it with. Expose with it. I can't think of a single thing.
Now, if you'll here we go, school.
Forensics guy.
Who is that? It's too late. I wouldn't allow anyone else to stop me now. It wasn't me, pal. And it wasn't me this time either.
It wasn't me either.
It was me!
Oh,
Yes!
you.
Why did you?
You never let me finish, guys.
Aw.
I have
Aw.
more to say.
There's more?
What do you mean there's more?
What? Hurry up and spit it out, Kagami.
Yes, sir. That blood I mentioned. It's not of the same blood type of the victim's blood.
What?
No!
Freaking called it.
What? What?
What do you mean it's not the same type? You mean it's not the victim's blood? If it isn't his, then who the hell's is it?
I don't know! All I know is not the same blood type as the victim, sir.
What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? I have no idea what's what anymore.
Neither do I.
My, what an amusing turn of events. That blood dropped proves something to be true, all right. Namely, my words.
And which one of your words would that be?
The ones where I said that your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. That blood has nothing more to do with the murder investigation. Oh, it's nothing at all, whatsoever. Nope, none. Need I remind you that the blood got onto that box long before it entered my embassy?
What sort of nonsense?
Yeah, it's blood, pal. There's no way it's not related to the murder. Ooh. So you would like to believe. But what if someone preparing the samurai dogs had a small nosebleed? What then? I guess that's possible.
Damn it! Have we been wasting our time on a red herring?
The blood doesn't belong to anyone connected to the case. That should be clue enough.
Quercus Alba, you bastard! Wow, that's a strong phrase, attorney.
And Vermini!
Silence. Don't you ever address me with such a filthy word again. I've wasted enough time here with you, and you have your answers. Now, let me through.
What if we just test your blood? You have a wound right now that
Step,
we can
step,
take
step.
that from.
Step.
No, I don't. Nope.
Yes, you
I
See
do.
all the
Step,
sashes
step.
and the buttons? I really couldn't undo all this, really.
Alba, it doesn't matter where you run off to, you'll never escape me. Someday I'll have the satisfaction of sinking my fangs into you. You'll see. And all of Interpol will be behind me, working to see to it that that day comes.
Do you know what your words sound like to me? They sound like the whinings of a pathetic loser of a mutt.
Is this really the extent of all that we can do? Is the blood really from someone completely unrelated to the case? Or is there another possibility? Someone else other than the victim?
No.
Just when I had thought I had him backed into a corner, it is I who has been backed into one. In a situation like this, what would that man do?
Metal detector.
Unnecessary
Missile.
feelings.
Missile.
Eat glass.
Crunch!
Mr. Al.
What would he who can turn any desperate situation around do? My love. Turn it around. Turn around. That's it. I must turn my way of thinking around. It's not whose blood is this. It's whose blood could get onto the box like this. And if I think about it that way, if the blood got onto the box when the body was being placed into the pushcart, then the owner of said blood must have been in the dressing room at the same time. There's only one person that could be.
Well, I must praise you for trying so hard. It's because of you kids that I was removed from center stage. And will be forced to live out the rest of my life in the shadows, unfortunately.
I would like to cross-examine the Iron Infant.
But it's not a total loss, as the underworld will allow me more freedom than you will ever know. Freedom, like what the raven feels as it flies through the dark night sky. You can't lay a finger on me, not now or ever. The arm of the law is powerless before me.
Powerless, is it? I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you.
What do you mean?
Allow me to describe you in one word. Pitiful.
Pitiful? How so?
Quercus alba, your wings were clipped long ago.
Hmm?
And for someone who is trying to fly away on them without noticing that fact, pitiful is the perfect word to describe you.
Ha! Mere words.
What do you mean by his wings are clipped, Mr. Edgeworth?
Just what do you think it means, Kay? We'd already caught him in our trap a while back. With an incredibly powerful, definitive piece of evidence.
Hey, Earth to Mr. Prosecutor. Care to speak in English?
No.
It took so long for the next game to get translated. What are you talking about? What piece of evidence?
The piece I speak of is, of course, this drop of blood.
But we know that it's not from the victim. I don't see how it remains relevant to the case at all.
Ms. Von Karma, I believe that is exactly why it's very important to this case. And the part that is the most important is the fact that it's not the victim's blood. Oh. You're looking a little pale. Good. Then I believe you're already aware of what I mean.
Then you know who the blood belongs to?
Of course I do. This piece of evidence is the irrefutable proof that will stop the killer in his tracks. The blood that sold this box of samurai dogs belongs to this person.
Who could it
Who
be?
could it possibly be?
Wendy
It's Mask.
The blood of the red sun in this box belongs to you, Quercus alba.
What?
What?
Why is his blood on the box of the samurai dogs? He's not even a victim.
The blood fell onto the box when Mr. Kochin's body was being loaded into the pushcart. At the time, only two people in the dressing room were the victim and his killer.
So that's what you mean. If the blood doesn't belong to the victim.
Then there is only one other person it could belong to. I'm over here now.
You like sidestepping between the areas.
I do.
It's like the workup.
She's wave dashing all over the place. Yes, and that person is the murderer himself. That's the only logical conclusion.
But Mr. Kochin was the one who was stabbed, sir. Why would Mr. Alba have been the one who was bleeding?
What if during the murder, Mr. Kochin had fought back?
You mean, if before Mr. Alba could kill him, Mr. Kochin managed to wound Mr. Alba?
Yes, and I believe we have a piece of evidence that proves he was bleeding then. What's the piece of evidence that shows Mr. Alba was probably bleeding at the time?
He showed us. Right there.
You tired?
A little bit.
Mr.
Good job.
Alba, you bear on your body a great wound.
That was from when Mask, the Mask 1, attacked me with a pair of scissors.
Two.
Not one.
One?
Yes. I mean, two. Oh no! My alibi is deflating. Help me.
Yeah, and that happened way after he was in the dressing room. I'm over here now.
But is that what really happened? You can manufacture a weapon by smearing blood on it, so I can't just accept that as fact. Shall we try a test, Mr. Alba? And see if the shape of your wound matches the scissors?
You really are something else, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't let a single thing slip by you, no matter how insignificant the possibility.
You're one to talk, Mr. Alba. You've managed to give the law the slip for 10 years as the smuggling ring's leader. No matter the danger, you can hide every last ounce of fear and anxiety from everyone. You truly are a one-of-a-kind criminal.
I am the master of my fear. However, to think that a person such as you could miss such a large thing.
You believe I've overlooked something?
You said that my wound was caused by Mr. Cochin. And that it was caused here in one of the theater's dressing rooms, right?
Yes, that is correct.
I'd like to point out that it's simply not possible. My wound is a stab wound, and one that could only have come from a blade.
Cochin had a blade.
Yeah.
I wonder where you will propose that such a weapon came from.
This theater was packed with security guards. It would have been impossible for anyone to come into this area with a weapon of any sort.
Not so fast! Just as Mr. Alba was able to bring in the Alabastian knife in a bouquet. There must have been some other way to sneak in a weapon of some sort.
What's the key to this mystery?
I'm a little lost on this one, but okay. But as long as you can't prove what the others say is, or the
Just think about the key evidence.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while. All that you're talking about, Mr. Cochin, stabbing me is pure nonsense. So if that other way does exist, you'd better hurry and tell me now.
I will, gladly.
With pleasure.
Wait, what?
This piece of evidence shows us how Mr. Cochin brought a weapon into this theater. My
Stab
attorney's
him.
badge!
Stab him, stab
The
him,
badge.
stab him,
The Yadigar's key.
stab him.
Look,
Among
key evidence.
Among law enforcement, this piece is known as the Yatagarasu's key.
Oh. I was thinking metal detectors.
Sadly, they're not here.
Uh-huh! That key!
That's the key my father stole from here 7 years ago.
And it is very unique, in that it is both a key and a knife. Meaning that under the guise of a key, it could have been easily brought into the theater.
No!
You couldn't dispose of the knife that stabbed you. Therefore, you wiped off the blood and placed it back in Mr. Cochin's pocket. After all, the key itself opened the safe in his office. And inside that safe, there was a document about a Cadopian paper signed by Mr. Cochin. In order to make it look like Mr. Cochin died as the leader of the smuggling ring, you had to make it so that the police were the ones who opened that office safe. And all that hard work to save yourself only served to destroy you in the end. Shall we try matching this knife's blade with your wound, Mr. Quercus Alba?
I'll stick it back in.
Like a glove. And that is what some may call the coup de grace.
Impossible. You can't take me down. Swine, all of you. Especially Manny Cochin. This is all because of this man's betrayal. He sought to steal control of the snuggling ring from me by removing me as an ambassador. Which is why he deserved to die while bearing the guilt of all of my crimes for me. That's why I sent out the Yatagaratu's card, and how this incident was born. Manny was supposed to be the smuggling ring's leader, who was killed by the Yatagaratu. But I had yet another reason, yet another story that was supposed to play out. Manny's death was supposed to bring everything to a close. And I would have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for you meddling dogs! And your hot dogs.
It wasn't your meddling prosecutors and your dog too, Miss Old Barks. Mr. Alba, I'm afraid there is one more question I forgot to ask. I like smug Edgeworth. This country is on Alabast's. Which country's court would you like to face first? Either way, it's game over for you.
His spirit is leaving him.
Good.
Oh!
Oh,
Bye.
You dehydrated him.
We left the room.
Yeah.
2 days later!
It's still March.
I'm back in the fucking building.
I'm back in the fucking building again.
Right, I'm coming home, sweetie.
Give me a big hug, buddy. You did it. It's all
Back in
over.
the fucking building.
Who do you think the defendant's gonna be? Or the lawyer?
It's Maya. Oh.
I miss my boyfriend, Gumshoe. I miss him a lot.
Take a
That's
sip,
rough,
everybody.
Hale.
We've earned it.
Okay.
Especially Jay.
Take a sip.
Yes, thank you. Honestly, I don't even need to fake the rasp anymore at this point. Maybe this is it. This is the big day. It's Mr. Alba's trial day.
And next week, he's scheduled to stand trial in his own country of Alabast. Francisca's heading that one. I suspect she'll be serving a full course of whiplashes at it.
Well, having to face Miss Von Kama in court right after facing you, sir. Ugh. I don't even want to think of what that would be like. I caught a glimpse of Mr. Alba while he was being escorted into the courthouse.
How close are we to the end of this game? Are we?
Very.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Very.
good. We're good.
Great.
We are actually finishing. We're not gonna do another trial here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand that was your fear.
They just
But
have
that's
us
not
repeat the
happening.
entire argument again. All of it.
God.
But this time, Phoenix is the one just slamming his head on the table, being like, "Can this
fun,
fucking?"
buddy.
Oh.
And boy, they look about as glum as as I do the day before they get my monthly paycheck. You know, I've been thinking. That flight attendant and Mr. Postman were all Mr. Alba's secret agents.
Correct. That smuggling ring was the common thread between all the incidents. Chamomile was to provide support during smuggling ops, using her job as an attendant.
She was a sleeper agent.
Eh,
Oh my god, that's
And Mr.
fun.
and Mr. Portsman was to manipulate trials related to the ring to end in their favor.
Oh, go you airlines and even the prosecutor's office. No one was safe from the smuggling room, sir.
I suspect that there are even more members of this ring spread throughout the world.
Yeah, it sounds like a big op that I can't even begin to imagine what it was like. Yeah.
What is it, Detective?
Nothing, sir. Well, just come to think of it, would you have $5 for a Swiss cake roll?
No.
Okay. Well,
Here.
Mr.
Have a
Ernest
tap.
Amato. Mr. Ernest Amato's trial was scheduled for later today, sir.
I'm aware of that. Mr. Amano's been working with the smuggling ring now for over 10 years. He used the Amano Group's various connections worldwide to assist the ring. But all that has come to an end as his conglomerate is now undergoing harsh scrutiny. I owe Mr. Amano a debt of gratitude, but he must pay his debt to society.
Well, with the arrest of both Mr. Alba and Mr. Romano, I guess it about wraps up the KG8 incident as well, huh?
I suppose so. The real killer in the KG8 incident 10 years ago was Manny Cochin. And 7 years ago, the killer in the second KG8 incident was Mackerel.
Man, you could have needed that a bit earlier.
Yeah. I mean, it
Yeah.
ended up not being very relevant.
Yeah.
Those two facts are the unshakable truth. However, it seems that a lot of effort was put into hiding these and other truths from us. And I will expose it all at the trials today.
You're solving cases left and right today, aren't you, sir?
CCU and Dead Man. Perhaps now these two brave souls who tried to make the truth known can rest in peace.
Or a dead man.
By the
Dead
way, I
before he was
received.
even alive.
By the way, I received some gifts from Ambassador Plano. Shrimp, crab, beef. I don't need any of these, so I'm giving them to you.
What? I'm serious, sir? Wait, actually, I don't think I want them anymore. The way you're holding them, don't tell me they're just coupons, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, have you not read the paper recently? Ever since the two countries became Cadopia again, its economy has changed.
It's a coupon-based
Really?
economy.
And it seems that Ambassador Plano has reaped a few benefits of his own from it. He's been announced as the official ambassador of the newly reunified Cadopia.
But what a pity.
Even though
Maybe.
every item he sent is a treasure, you don't seem all that interested. Not if you don't want them. Oh, that's not the voice.
Wait,
I
who
was
is
bringing.
that? Who is
But
this?
what a
Ah.
pity! Even though every item he sent is a treasure, you don't seem all that interested. Well, if you don't want them, I can give them to my lovely assistant, Kay.
Wait, that's not what I said, so, Mr. Edgeworth, please let me have them, sir. Do not give them. Wait, hold on. Actually, come to think of it, where is Kay? How come that she is not here? Is she like a mai in the water? I cannot see her. Oh my god!
Hey, you've got to be more alert than that.
She was just throwing her voice.
I can't believe you didn't notice. I was even mimicking Mr. Edgeworth's voice for a bit.
You sounded like my sister, which is weird.
Don't worry about that.
I totally didn't notice you or realize that voice was you.
Langzy says ferocious love blooms with each new spring, which is entirely irrelevant to the situation, but I did want to say it.
Agent Lang! Pleasant surprise to see you here.
It's been a long
Your
time since the
Stupid sunglasses.
I hate
They're
you
great.
so
You
much.
shut up. You shut up.
They're not
I-
great. They suck.
You're wrong. You're all wrong. All of you
Agent
wrong.
Lang. Agent Lang, listen.
No.
I mean this with all sincerity. Oakley's would be cooler.
I'll look into it. Thank you. It's been a long time since I set foot in a courthouse, but I wasn't going to miss watching the guy who screwed up my country finally get what's coming to him. Well, that and something else. I want to see you in action in court.
Is that so, Agent Lang?
We flushed out all the counterfeit bills, so Zhang Fa is finally at peace again. And it's all thanks to you. So I just want to say thanks.
Wow, I never thought I'd see the day old Wolfie says thanks to Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, I should be the one thanking you, Agent Lang. If you hadn't negated Mr. Alba's extraterritorial rights, I would not have been able to bring him to trial. I believe the victory belongs to the both of us in this case.
Yeah, alright, dab me up. Dab me up. Ah, shared victory, huh?
Very well.
Look, don't get me wrong, I'll still never forgive you, prosecutors. And I have zero interest in that truth thing you keep talking about. Shut up, Lang! I've always done things my own way, and that's not about to change. You got that?
Well, I see. I believe you should follow your own creed when you do your job.
Yeah, and if there's ever someone your precious truth can't catch, feel free to sit around and cry about it all you want. But as for me, I'm going to get that person no matter what.
All right. It's about time for the trial to start. I will see you later.
I'll be watching your performance from the gallery. Looking forward to this.
I'll put on a show just for you.
I prepared a whole ton of ticker tape for today's victory, sir.
Aww.
I'll help throw some around when Mr. Edgeworth wins.
Hope you got enough, because I'm going to go call my men up as well.
A modest amount of ticker tape goes a long way. Aww. The scene shifts to the courtroom, and the final act of this long tale begins.
This is autoplaying.
I'm working on my screenplay now.
Oh god, here we go.
Legend of the Great Thief Yadagarasu. It's the story of those who chose to
That is
dedicate
way
their
too fast
lives
to
to the
read.
pursuit of truth.
Oh boy, I'm glad I have this up.
Prosecutors are those who seek a guilty verdict for the defendants they meet. And to that end, you have no choice but to win by any means necessary. That creed was forced on me since I was very young. However, I no longer think that is all we prosecutors are. And that is because... Now, don't give me the transcript, I got this. Even though I've
Okay.
only been away from the courtroom for a short time. I feel as though it's been a lifetime since I've set foot in one. And today, more than any other day, I feel the flight within me rising. The fight.
You see, there's more than just you.
Objection.
Oh yeah, everybody get
Oh.
ready.
Remember how every Ace Attorney ends?
Okay,
Get ready.
Yep, right, I'm ready.
What's up?
I don't remember half of these.
Was that me? That was
I
me.
think so.
It is now.
I'm really Mr. Edgeworth's debt for the whole other day. Thanks to him, I'm still free to serve in the friendly blue skies. Oh, about my suitcases. I've been selling them on the internet, and they've become a real sensation.
How?
Thanks to the
I mean,
praise the art world has lavished on my work and was being truly postmodern.
Yeah.
The airline has chosen me to design their new line of Goyu Jumbo jets. Just think, someday you will be able to take a ride in my pink-walled, yellow-seated jets.
Yet.
Yes.
So happy for you.
That's how I say it in Norwegian.
This was Jay.
This is Jay, yes.
Edgeworth! Oh, that rude is a rude man! Oof! Because of him, my time and my money is wasted! And more important detainer, I received the most fantastic treasury! The pre-mark statue of the publicity at the Haba. It weighs a little bit light in my hands, but the ambassador Plato was most generous!
Ha!
Did he get the fake one?
He got the fake.
Yeah. Amazing. Go, God, Tim.
We finally caught Agent Hicks' killer, and I was able to witness Mr. Alba's teary eyes. It feels good to finally bring everything to a close. I received another offer from Interpol to work another case in cooperation with them. However, the Cadopian courts await. Cadopia's air is supposed to be very fresh, so my whip should find new vigor there.
Just realized I only voiced bad guys and bad.
And bad guy.
Bad the guy.
Miguel.
Meegans!
No! This is the patrolman has been fired today as of today, sir! I thought it was safe since we had found the gun I had dropped. But I had dropped my police badge too! I guess what really broke the camel's back was that I couldn't find my badge. My little life has suddenly tripped into the dark black hole, sir! I had to go back to the courthouse and file a complaint with the Ruffles man!
Rufflesman? Oh,
Oh,
Edgeworth.
got
Edgeworth.
it. Got it. Ruffles, man.
The
He
Ruffles
just really
man.
likes Ruffles. They're good
Yeah.
chips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were here.
You existed.
This was Wander today, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was actually hoping to talk with Mr. Edgeworth a bit more than I did. But I've got to get going and return to Europe. I've still got a long way to go and a lot of stuff to study there. Next time I help Mr. Edgeworth on a case, I'm going to do it as a real forensic scientist. I'm sure he's going to need all the help I can give him scientifically.
Arc system?
Really? Wow.
Cool.
What does that mean?
It means they make
anime.
DBFZ.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
And Blaze Blue.
Wonder.
Because the kinetic was staged, I was a little easy. But I won't be going outside much anytime soon. But that's really okay. The only place that I've ever trapped in is the cage of love. The guard down at the detention center. Well, when he's on guard duty. He has such a cold look in his eyes, just like the prosecutor. But don't. Stop it, Lauren. Will we ever learn to stop being a prisoner of love? Prisoner
Apparently
of
not.
love. Blue skies above.
Pardon me, sir. Sorry.
I'm here
Judge.
to
Judge.
Jay.
You, Jay.
it appears that they were all the drama that takes place outside the courtroom. Since the judges are here today and the day out, I've only heard a few rumors, but apparently Miss Edgeworth teamed up with a thief and it became a detective. Maybe I should team up with a Alpha-Leaf and try to become a lawyer or something.
I'd love that. Next spinoff. Judge investigations. Maggie.
Oh my god, Maggie.
She.
You exist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Judge, stupid attorney. The hat.
Whew, I barely escaped death yet again. Jay.
Yeah, but boy, were we lucky that you have a Miss Edgeworth to help us
Yeah,
out, eh?
but because I lost the key, I got fired from my security guard job.
Don't let you get it down, Maggie. You still got me.
You're right, sir. I won't be mad. I'm gonna pick myself up and get through this. I wonder what my next job should be. Oh, this is actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
She's so happy.
I love you, Maggie.
I was there too.
You sure were
Maggie the
there.
best. Very underrated character, even though
Yeah.
everybody loves her.
I got to speak again. Why not come to Codopia for your summer vacation? We have coupons aplenty. Right now, our embassy is proud to present our Let's Investigate a Murder Show! Although recreating that particular case has created a few small fires of its own. Then we had a few problems with the fire marshals, but the next dimension will be great! It will be an attraction entitled Capture the Yonagarasu! Of course, I hope to, in this case, help in creating our latest attraction.
Sure.
Larry, are you next?
Oh yeah, Larry and Wendy still.
Wouldn't you know?
Oh god.
I would if I looked.
Hi, Larry.
If you-
I can't believe that Minnie ditched me and went to Japan. But it's okay, because that's how I met Miharu. We're planning to go to Paris soon and start a business. We're gonna go and sell blue ocean dogs. They'll sell like hotcakes or hot dogs for show. A blue hot dog and a blue bun. I guarantee it'll turn your tongue blue and your face blue. I know I'm not really the type to work a lot or really at all, but... Oh, so I noticed I really haven't been seeing the guy in the blue suited all around recently. I wonder what's up this time, Beats. I'm gonna make him eat one of my hot dogs.
You are
Legally
childhood
not
friends.
allowed to say Phoenix.
You
Think
were
about
indeed
him.
his name.
He was in this game.
Yeah, did we say his name?
He was in a boat.
Oh shit, I'm still here. I gave testimony in court today as a member of the Yonagarasu.
Yo, Mr. Bad, you look well, all things considered. By the way, have you noticed that elements within the ring have begun moving?
They're probably fighting over who should succeed, over who should be the next boss. To be honest, I wish I could forget I'd ever heard of that snuggling ring.
Lang Zi says, thoroughly bite the poisonous snake from head to tail. No one runs afoul of the law and escapes this wolf's fangs. I'll get you all yet.
Don't bite it, it's poisonous.
When did I become
Venomous.
so old, I wonder?
He said poisonous.
I've begun noticing the gray hairs on my beard more. I'm thinking of retiring my mirror.
I don't know, man. You're pretty handsome. Handsome man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No!
I was the Pink Princess and the Pink Badger in the span of 2 days. Talk about busy. But it's alright because I got a letter from my beloved Edgy Poo. Please take care of... Oh. Please take care of your hip, and when you wish to speak, first take off your headpiece. What does it mean by that last statement? It's not like I enjoy being under a headpiece every time I see him. I've seen an alien, I've been an alien and done some creepy, fuzzy pink animal, and then I was some pink princess and some great hero justice, but every single young maiden I could spot wearing the most stylish I had in my head. Although they're right around now, maybe it's more preferable to wear my own costume or something, but even that sounds just like a terrible idea.
I got a letter from Edgy Poo. It's a restraining order.
March.
No restraining order can hold me back.
Whoa, I feel so much better now that the trial is over. And as always, your legal prowess is top-notch, sir.
Yeah, and nothing beat the look on Mr. Alba's face when you revealed the ring's secrets. I was amazed. You're like a totally different person when you step out into a courtroom.
Mr. Edgeworth is always 10 times fiercer in court.
Based on the information Mr. Alba offered up, they've begun large-scale operations. To clean up the rest of the ring, which I'm happy to leave to Francisca and Agent Lang.
So, what are your plans now, Kay?
Oh, well, we've taken care of the creep who killed my father, so I'm not sure. Hey, I know! Maybe I'll just keep on being Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Are you trying to steal my job, pal?
Just kidding, just kidding. I can't steal something so important to you, Gummy.
Oh, that's a relief.
Kay,
Yes?
even after all that's happened, are you still planning to become a great thief?
Of course. But I don't want to tarnish the legend of the noble Yatagarasu. So I'm going to hold off on doing anything until I make a tight 3-person team of my own.
A 3-person team?
A 3-person team of young beauties the same age as me, if possible.
Got it.
Maya, you, and Bird. Got it.
Trucy.
Trucy.
Oh yeah, Trucy, yeah. With those criteria, I highly doubt you'll find the 2 other people you need.
My father chose to fight for the truth. I think that's what was so noble about him.
Maybe Emma.
Maybe. So, you see, Mr. Edgeworth? The only things I will ever steal are the truths that have been hidden away.
Or Pearl, she can be the muscle.
I'm going to work extra hard and make a world where the Yatagarasu isn't needed.
Let's both strive for such a future.
Well, I guess it's time for me to get going.
I see.
Okay, keep your chin up and stay strong, okay? And don't be a stranger.
Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be sure to break the lock on the window and sneak in.
If you could, I'd appreciate it if you came in through the building's front door.
It's not cool enough.
It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. The lock on my window at home has been broken forever.
Oh,
Counted.
one last thing before I go. Let's take a group picture, just the 3 of us.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can remember the photo. Every big case has to end with one of those.
No.
What the fuck, Edgeworth?
How dare you?
Why not?
Don't tell me you're camera shy, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course not, Detective.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm taking the picture now. Hey, come back here. Oh, that's cool. Yamchu.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I can't get in that voice. Sorry.
Detective Gumshoe! Stop that! I can't be seen doing that!
Okay, I'm totally taking it now. Say cheese.
Parmesan.
Fuzzy Pickles!
Ragu.
And thus the long tale of the Kitty incident came to a close. Very long. It saw the demise of a smuggling ring and the birth of the little great thief. But there's little time to rest and relax. For I'm eager to tackle the investigation into a new case. The reason for my eagerness is my want to pursue the truth and my want to believe in the strength of those who use the power of the law for good. As someone who has chosen to live my life as a prosecutor, that is my new creed.
Yeah.
Hey.
Got him.
Feelings. Unnecessary feelings.
And then the key stabs him in the eye.
Oh, it's a little close. Careful with that thing.
Man, that timed out really well.
Literally perfect.
really
Oh,
did.
shit, wow. Damn.
New items unlocked.
New items have unlocked.
Oh, we did
Look at
it.
the gallery.
We did it.
Turnabout ablaze.
There's nowhere but up from now.
That's good.
But up. Okay.
Yeah,
Those are
I
nice.
like it, but it goes for way too long.
Wait, was it about
Yeah.
stepladders?
Stoners?
Second
Butters.
row.
Step ladders.
Oh.
Oh, did we miss a step ladder maybe?
Oh,
Locking everything.
Where was it?
together.
Maybe the first one? I swear I saw something about stepladders.
What did all of their accolades?
I didn't see that.
Familiar face. Right over there. Oh, there's a second right sighting? Huh?
Well, that's what it had been?
Oh,
Don't worry
Oh,
about
that's
it.
in the
Don't worry
second
about
one.
it. Don't worry
That's
about
in
it.
the
Don't
second
worry
one.
about it.
Okay, Dubba.
Cool.
Oh, we got
Looking
spoilers
into
all
the
over
There we
true
shit.
go.
nature of ladders and step ladders.
Oh, the truth comes out.
Does step
Maybe this-
ladder is real?
Yes. Amazing if true.
Stepladder real.
Pictures.
All of the art.
All the art.
Art.
Hey.
I like how the Edward being slapped in the back of the head is like 4 separate arts.
Oh, Lord, he's coming.
Oh,
Oh, he
Oh,
coming.
Lord, he dead.
oh, fuck.
Dead.
Bonk.
So how do you guys feel about Investigations 1?
It's pretty good.
I
Overall.
enjoyed
It's
it.
different.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm-
not the best Ace Attorney game,
No,
but good.
not by a long
No,
shot. It
I'm
was
really
still
excited for the next one.
good.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of good things.
Yeah. When people like are in contention of their best one, that one is usually part of the discussion.
Okay.
That's crazy to me.
Oh wait, can you see different walk sprites if you press X?
Oh yeah, we can just look
Oh
at
my God.
all
Oh.
the various sprites.
All those 4 he has.
I've seen
Captain!
these sprites before.
I was important.
Oh.
Huh. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing of like, I don't think this is
confrontation.
bad, it just goes on for way too long.
Yeah, some pacing
Agreed.
That was a
issues.
lot of circles. I like the
This-
fake out at the end, though. It's like, we gotta go investigate. No, we don't have to do that.
Oh, this says.
No.
Hold on.
Ah.
Huh?
You can see all of the,
Yeah. All the animations.
Yeah.
all the freakouts.
I feel like this last chapter doesn't have really any problems until Alba starts talking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Alba's consistent. I am not in the wrong here, actually.
You'll never catch
It goes on
me.
for a while.
Yeah.
Jay, you improved that character heavily for me. Thank you.
you, Jay.
thank you.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah, I was not expecting the character growth that occurred with him.
Mhm.
Speaking of performance, I'm tired.
Yeah.
You're tired. We cannot go to bed because we have to stay
No,
up.
I mean just like I had so
Oh,
much
okay.
talking in this game.
I don't think there's going
Let's
to be
do it
less in the
again.
next one.
No, I don't think so.
No.
So I
Although
love
that-
this character, and I love. I shared something with the others recently,
What's that?
which is like a memory I had shared of something like, oh, somebody on the internet complimented my voice acting, and this was from like over a decade ago.
Yeah, that's
Aw.
right.
And I'm pretty sure that it was in response to one of our first Ace Attorney streams.
Yeah.
Probably.
So
Listening- Yeah.
I've been with this character for a long time. I love
Aw.
Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Like listening to how he says objection, you're pretty spot on.
Yeah,
We're
your your voice is really close to
Oh,
Canon Edgeworth, I
Yeah.
think.
Now, unless I am misremembering, I don't think that's going to be the next game that we come to in this series.
No,
Oh.
Oh.
So the next Ace Attorney game we do is probably going to be Apollo 2, right?
That's
It's
right.
not called that.
It's not called
there
that,
is-
but it's like
Apollo.
it's
Dual
the second one
Destinies.
in the Apollo
Yes.
trilogy.
Yeah. Ace Attorney 5, Dual Destinies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Where Athena shows up?
Finally.
You are correct.
I was casted as
okay.
Athena so long ago
Because of Lynn.
Now you might
because
learn.
of Lynn.
I'm so long to prepare.
Yeah. What are we doing tomorrow? Nothing, right? 'Cause it's Thursday.
Nothing!
Nothing.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
But on Friday, I'm gonna try and not oversleep and finish Xenoblade X.
Shit.
I believe in you.
Have fun.
Literally, if I hadn't overslept, I could have finished the final original chapter.
No.
Oh.
Until then, though, what kind of soup?
Until then.
Never the end soup?
Never the
Oh,
end.
the end-
Also,
The end did get here soon.
Hot
the end
dog
is
soup.
the end!
Well, the thing is, Dual Destinies kind of builds off of the ending of Investigations 2.
Wait, what?
Well,
Kind of.
Ah.
In some aspect, it does, yes.
okay, listen.
But it's
we
a thing of
didn't
if you
get to
played it, it
have
doesn't.
that game for so many years, so
Oh,
like,
gosh.
who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, they have the same writing team? They do?
Ooh. Interesting. Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
night.
we'll also see you on
Nice.
Friday as well for Billionaire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Bye bye.
We're gonna go fishing.
Bye.
Yeah.